Welcome back, viewers. Taekook donates 200 million won to Children's Hospital on their anniversary. JIN did this to them. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on your favorite stars. Today's story is a touching reminder of how one person's kindness can spark a chain reaction of compassion. Let's explore how JIN's quiet generosity led Taehyung and Jungkook to make a powerful impact. As many fans already know, BTS's JIN has long supported children's causes. Even during his military service, he made several anonymous donations to hospitals. One notable contribution of 100 million won to Seoul Children's Hospital only came to light when the source was unintentionally revealed. Fast forward to now, Taehyung and Jungkook recently made a joint donation of 200 million won to that very same hospital, crediting JIN as their inspiration. Rewind to about 3 months ago, JIN had a reunion with his military unit and met up with Taehyung and Jungkook for dinner. The conversation turned to meaningful ways to mark special moments. JIN shared how rewarding it was to support children's healthcare, specifically praising Seoul Children's Hospital and its work with young patients battling serious illnesses. The hospital is currently raising funds to expand its pediatric cancer ward and upgrade its facilities. Dr. Park Min-soo, head of pediatrics, expressed heartfelt gratitude, explaining that the donation would go toward new equipment, a renovated playroom, and support services for families. But Taehyung and Jungkook didn't stop at donating, they used their platforms to raise awareness. They shared their visit to the hospital, where they read to children, played games, and spent time learning about the challenges these families face. Here's how their 200 million won donation is being used. 80 million won for medical equipment. 60 million won for facility upgrades. 40 million won for a new playroom and activity center. 20 million won for family support services. Their generosity quickly sparked a global wave of giving. Fans around the world, from Seoul to London, began organizing their own donation drives using the hashtag Taekook giving chain. The ripple effect was massive. When asked about it, JIN, through his agency, said he was deeply moved by the way his younger members carried forward his example. In a group chat, JIN shared, "This is exactly what I hoped for, not just giving, but inspiring others to help their communities. I'm proud of you both." The timing of the donation made it even more meaningful. Rather than celebrating their anniversary with fanfare, Taehyung and Jungkook chose to give back, carefully planning the donation to align with JIN's earlier gesture at the same hospital. The hospital's new playroom, expected to open next year, will be called the Hope and Heart Room, a subtle tribute to BTS's message of love and encouragement. This upgraded facility will include interactive learning areas, a mini library, an art therapy space, gaming stations for teens, comfortable seating for families, a performance area for visiting entertainers. And the momentum hasn't stopped. Since news broke, 15 K-pop groups have launched charitable initiatives. Global fan donations have surpassed 500 million won. 30 children's hospitals worldwide have received support. Online mentions of celebrity charity efforts have tripled. The most touching part of this story is the impact on real people. Hospital staff say the announcement alone has lifted spirits, and the children are excited about what's coming. The hospital now has new goals, including expanding music therapy programs, building healing gardens, creating a scholarship fund, introducing VR therapy for bedridden patients. This story reminds us of 3 powerful lessons. Leading by example matters. Personal celebrations can have deeper meaning when shared. One act of kindness can spark a global movement. The combined efforts of JIN, Taehyung, Jungkook, and ARMY have created a wave of positive change that goes beyond headlines. And remember, you don't need to make a big donation to make a difference. Every small act of kindness counts. Since this story broke, 15 other K-pop groups have announced charitable initiatives. Fan-led donations have reached over 500 million won globally. 30 children's hospitals worldwide have received fan donations. Social media mentions of celebrity charitable giving have increased by 300%. But beyond the numbers, there's a human story here. The children at Seoul Children's Hospital now have something extra to look forward to. The medical staff have better resources to provide care. And families going through difficult times will have more support. The hospital's child life specialist shared that just the announcement of the new playroom has already lifted spirits. Children are excited about the upcoming changes, and it's giving them something positive to focus on during their treatment. The hospital has now set new goals inspired by this donation. Expanding their music therapy program. Creating outdoor healing gardens. Establishing a scholarship fund for patients. Developing virtual reality programs for bedridden patients. This story teaches us several valuable lessons. The power of mentorship and leading by example. How celebrating personal moments can include giving back. The ripple effect of kindness. The impact of using influence responsibly. As we wrap up this story, it's worth noting that this isn't just about celebrities making donations. It's about how one person's actions can inspire others, creating a chain reaction of positive change. JIN's initial influence, Taehyung and Jungkook's thoughtful response, and the worldwide army's enthusiastic participation have created something truly special. It's a reminder that when we celebrate personal joy by sharing it with others, the impact can be far greater than we imagine. If you've been inspired by this story, remember that you don't need to make a huge donation to make a difference. Every act of kindness, no matter how small, contributes to making the world a better place. That's all for today's story. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you found this inspiring. Let us know in the comments if you've participated in any charitable initiatives inspired by your favorite artists. With some even saying that Friday and S was so well crafted that non-fans mistook it for a movie scene. Others also echoed similar opinions, saying how V's unique artistic approach makes his music videos feel more like mini-movies rather than standard K-pop visuals. The clip's sudden surge in popularity couldn't have come at a better time. With Valentine's Day approaching, single netizens find solace in V's dramatized portrayal of romantic frustration. Whether intentional or not, Kim Taehyung has once again captured the hearts and laughter of millions worldwide. The BTS Army has been eagerly awaiting the group's reunion, slated for 2025, after all members complete their mandatory military training. While the wait may seem long, the septet is making the most of their time, with each member excelling in their respective roles. Recently, a thrilling anecdote about BTS's Kim Taehyung, aka V, who is a part of the Special Defense Team (SDT) of the 2nd Corps military unit, has sent the fandom into a frenzy. That's it for today's story. If you were inspired, like, share, and subscribe. And let us know in the comments, have your favorite artists motivated you to give back?